Good morning and welcome to day 10 of the New Coach Basics training. Today we are going to cover building relationships. So hopefully after yesterday's training you have set a date for your first challenge group. And the next important piece in order to get people wanting to be a part of your challenge group and to potentially become a coach in your organization is to build relationships. And this is the key thing in Beachbody. It's what we are all about. And as coaches, this is what our business is surrounded by. It doesn't really even seem like a business because we're adding value to people's lives in a way that is really exciting and a lot of fun. But it's important that when you first start, you remember that your main focus is to build relationships. So the process to do that, I'm going to give you 4 steps. And the first one is to add people to your network. And that's covered in the Power of Threes, which we've discussed before, but making sure that you're adding people to your network. Now, that could be in Facebook, Instagram, any social media channel, but also when you're out and about, when you're at the grocery store, talking to the cashier, when you're in your apartment building, talking to the individuals that work the front desk. Really start thinking about who you are around every day and who you could add value into their life. So the first step is to add people to your network and think about people in a way that how you can add value in their life. So the next question is, when you're talking with them, is to ask questions and really listen. So when you're reaching out to somebody on Facebook and in person, you're going to ask questions about their life and not just pass through what they answer with, but actually care, which I know that you do, but sometimes, when you're in a conversation in Facebook, it can be hard to be personal. And so this is kind of a good way to make sure that you're doing that. And you may have heard the term form. And form is when you're asking questions, great topics to ask about. So the first one is family. Ask about their family, how they're doing. The second is occupation. What are they up to? How are they working? Are they liking their job? Is it fun? Asking questions about what their daily job is like, what they're looking for. The third, which is R, is recreation. And, what are they doing for fun? Have they been traveling at all? Do they have any trips coming up? What do they do in their spare time? And then the fourth is giving your message. So after you've went through the family, occupation, and recreation, you're going to give your message and what you can add to them and their life and, what has changed in your life. So when you are doing professional development, you see things a little bit differently. I'm sure you've already noticed that if you've been reading your 15 minutes a day, which is one of the vital behaviors, you see things differently. Things become more positive. You see the good. You see how someone's life situation, you can add value and be a benefit to it. So make sure that you're doing your professional development, because these conversations will be so much more enriching, and you'll be able to add more of your message into their life. So the next step is to find out their needs and wants. So what are they looking for? Whether it's a coaching opportunity or a challenge, what do they need? Do they need support? Do they need accountability? Are they looking for more income? Are they maybe they can't join a challenge because they just lost their job and they can't afford a challenge pack. So you have to see, instead of seeing things as a no, make sure that you are seeing if there's a way that you can provide opportunity into their life. Instead of that being a no, it would be, hey, have you ever considered coaching? It's changed my life. For me, I'm happier. I see what I can accomplish in life, and I have the opportunity to change people's lives while earning an income. So make sure that you are really looking at what their needs and wants are. So, and then the last thing is to ask. And asking, sometimes it's hard to know when, but you will. And each conversation that you have will be a little bit different. Some individuals that you're talking to, they'll cut to the chase and you'll have a great conversation in one day. Others could be 3 to 6 days. So really take your conversations with each person a little bit differently because you want to adjust and really be listening and understanding, what's going on in their life and getting to know them a little bit better. So make sure that you've asked. And then that ask could be, have you ever considered coaching? Or that ask could be, have you ever considered joining a challenge group? I'd love for you to experience what's changed my life so much. So then, that last step is to ask. So I want you guys to really think about that. The 4 steps: add people into your network is number 1. Number 2 is to ask questions and to listen. And that's that form: family, occupation, recreation, and then message. And then find out what their needs and wants are. And then that was number 4. And then number 5 is, sorry, I'm getting all messed up. So number 1 was to add people to your network. Number 2 was to ask questions and listen. Number 3 was to find out their needs and wants. And number 4 was to ask. Sorry, I got a little jumbled there. So I want you guys to start doing this now. Don't wait till the end of 2 weeks to start working on this. Start now. Add people to your network. Do your power of 3s. Get started. And if you haven't already, pick a date for your first challenge group so you can actually get started and have something to work towards. So I hope that this helps you today. I want you to really just spend time in your power hour, which is working on your power of 3s. So post a message or a photo of your power of 3s. Let us know how it's going. If you are enjoying it, if things are going well, if you have anything that you need any assistance with, please ask questions in the group so that we can all be moving forward together. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.